Hi dear, can you hear me?
Right? Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, wait. So our question was 10.0.0.0, and we have a requirement 2000 host, and for
Mhm.
2000 I need to borrow 11 bit. What was the
Yeah,
mask? 255, 255,
248.
248.0,
Mhm.
and increment bit is what? 8, right?
8, right?
So our network is 10.0.0.0. I need to add this increment bit into my third octave. So
Third octet, yeah.
10.0.0.10.8.0. Okay.
Hmm.
Then 16.0. Then what? 24.0. And so on. You have 248.0. Then 256.0. This is not valid. And for verification, number of network, you have a formula 2 power n is equal to on bit. So you have 15 bit on, 13 bit on, so to the power 13 is what? 8192. Okay.
Right.
Now for number of hosts, you have a formula 2 power n minus 2, so where n is equal to off bit, so you have 11 bit off, so to the power 11.
2048.
Yes,
2048
yes,
minus
2.
2.
Yes, perfect. Minus 2 is called 2046, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now, before this, you have 10.0.7.255. Remember, this is your first network, right?
Yeah.
So this is your first IP. The first IP is called network address, and your last IP is called broadcast address. Okay,
Right.
understood? Class A subnetting. Same
Yeah, yeah.
like like class B and class A, C. Okay.
Right.
Now
But
let's.
here, mhm.
Okay. Yes. Tell me.
And then here, remember you said I forgot that on the class B, because class B it has the last two octant, the IP address is gonna be changed here, right? A lot. I mean, or
In class B.
no, here on class C, I said
Okay.
it's like a class B, right? Because we have a two octant. Right now we have two. Here
Yes.
we have
Yes.
almost three octant, but two octant.
Yes, actually,
Yeah,
I'm talking about process is same, like class
yeah,
C, class B, and class A. The process is same, okay. But there is
yeah.
a trick. Okay, here we have a big host, right? In
Mm-hmm.
class C, the maximum number of hosts you can connect 254. So you have a small range, right? But
Right,
in here in class A, the process is same like class C, class B, okay. But here the range of valid IP address is big, right?
right. Yeah.
So dear, we did what? We did completely FLSM. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So you need to do practice for FLSM. Okay.
Yeah.
And already uploaded IP submitting workbook, and this Google Drive folder I will share with you after this session. So
Okay.
now after FLSM, let's focus on your last topic in IP subnetting, which is called VLSM, Variable Length Subnet Mask. So
Right.
what is the use of VLSM? If we have FLSM, with FLSM I can break our single network into multiple sub network. I will not face any problem. Okay, but what is the requirement of VLSM? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that is a
Mm-hmm.
big question. That is called variable length subnet mask. So what is the requirement of VLSM? I'm creating a scenario. See, I have a three floor in my building. On every floor I have a router.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Right.
R3. On every floor I have a router. Now on every floor I have different kind of requirement. My requirement is not fixed. See, on floor number 1 I required IP address for 100 host. On floor number 2 I required 50 host. Okay, on floor number 3 I required 10 host IP. And remember always, if you connect one router to another router, you also required IP, right?
Right.
So I required one IP on here and one IP here. So this is a different network. And remember always, I will tell you later, no problem. But remember always, router, every interface will belong in different network. Okay, if
Right.
we have a router and router has three interfaces, so every interface will belong in different network, remember always. Okay, I will tell
That's the
you
nature
complete.
of router. Yeah.
Yes, I will tell you completely in when we discuss about basic commands of router.
Hmm.
But here, remember, every interface of router will belong in different network. So this will belong in different network. This will belong in different network. So this is your different network. You required one IP here, one IP here. So this is a two IP requirement. And this interface is connected with R3. So one IP here, one IP here. So you require two IP, right?
Hmm.
Now, see. So this is your requirement. Now you can see in this topology, your requirement is not fixed right now. Your requirement is varying. See, here we require 100 host. Here we have a requirement 50 host. Here we have a requirement of only 10 host maximum. And for connectivity, 2 IP and 2 IP. And see, if I have this IP address series 192.168.10.0, this if I get from my administrator, this is the IP address range, and do subnetting and use in our network. So if you see this IP address belong in class C, and if you want to go for the last IP of this range, so this is the last IP, right?
Right. 255.
For default subnet mask. So this is network address and this is broadcast. Your valid IP 10.12, 10.254. So you have approx 254 valid IP, right?
Right.
Now, now you need to use 254 IP here, 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 and here. See, if I am
Yeah.
doing this task with FLSM, if I am doing not with VLSM, if I am doing this task with my FLSM process, so what problem I will face? See, so see, I am going to start 192.168.10.0, and I want to solve this problem, this subnetting, problem with FLSM, not with VLSM.
Hmm.
So FLSM is called fixed length subnet mask. So what is
Yeah.
fixed length subnet mask? See, uh, if I'm getting a increment bit of 632, okay, 32, then what?
Right.
10.32, 10.64,
4.
10.96. So before 32, you will get IP address 10.31, right? This is your first range.
31.
Before
Right.
64, you have IP address 10.63. This is your second range. Now you can see here, your first in this range, your first IP is network address, your last IP is broadcast address. So valid IP range from 10.1 to 10.30. Perfect. Now you can see
Right.
the range is fixed. You can see in this topology, in this
Okay.
scenario,
Yeah.
the range is fixed. 30 IP, 30 IP, 30
Right.
IP, 30. It's a fix, right?
Right.
But in my scenario, you can see my requirement is different. Here I required 100 IP. Here I required only 50 IP. Here I required only two, and then I required only 10 host. So that is the problem you will face if you are doing FLSM, because in FLSM your range is fixed, right?
Right.
So that's why we need to do VLSM, variable length subnet mask. With VLSM we can stop IP wastage. Okay, we can stop the problem of IP wastage. How we can solve the problem? See, so if I'm working in that kind of scenario, so if I want to
Hmm.
do VLSM, so the rule of VLSM, start with always big number. So here
Okay.
in my topology, the big number is 100 host,
100
right?
hosts. Right.
So see, I'm going to first, I'm again going to do subnetting. So I need to
Hmm.
convert 100 into binary. So 128, no. 64, yes, right?
Yeah.
So what bit you need to borrow? 7 bit, any problem?
7-bit. Yeah.
Perfect. So now see, this is class C IP address. So 255.255.255.0. I need to convert this 0 into binary. 000. This is the IP address. Now you can see we are working for host, so we need to
Yeah.
off bit. So
Off bit.
seven bit we need to off. So 1 bit we need to on, right?
Right.
Okay, so if you convert this value into decimal, then you will get your new custom subnet mask is called
128.
128,
Right.
right?
Right.
And now your increment bit is what? 128, right?
Yeah.
So now your IP address range is what? 192, 168, 10 dot. This is your class C IP address you get, right? Now
Right.
next is what? 128. Then 10.256, which is not valid. So you have only two network. Only two network you have. See, before 128, you have 10.127, right?
127.
And this range will go maximum 255. So this is your first range. This is your second range. You have two range only. Your first IP is network. Your last IP is broadcast. So 10.1 to 10.126 is valid IP. Now, your second range, your first IP is what? Network address. Your last IP is what? Broadcast. So range is 10.129 to 10.254, and this is what? Your valid IP. Now, your range is complete. You have only two range. If you are doing this subnetting, so you have only two range. So
Yeah.
I'm going to use my first range. See, I'm going to use my first range here. So I'm going to configure here 192, 168, 10.12. Sorry, not at 128
Uh-huh.
here. Wait, it's not a one, it's a 126, right?
It's 126. Yeah.
Yes, right. Okay, now
Yeah.
so 1 to 126, 126 you have IP address, right? And
Yeah.
what is the mask? 255, 255, 255, 128. Okay, so
Right.
you can type your mask. Otherwise, you can type bit notation, that is called CIDR value. CIDR, classless inter domain routing, or you can say CIDR notation value. What is CIDR notation value? See, this is 8-bit value, right?
Right.
This is 8-bit value, this is 8-bit value, and this is 1-bit value.
One bit
So
man.
888, 24 and 1, 25. So you can type here /25. Any problem?
Oh no. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah. I
yes.
now I got it. Yeah. And then
Okay.
that yeah, I saw that I didn't know that called CIDR
Okay, okay,
value. Yeah, but
okay,
and I didn't know how you calculating this. I was thinking always, okay, you have to know how many. Oh, that now this is easier. Yeah.
okay. Okay, now. So now you can see I can use this range here. No problem. Now I have now this range, my second range. So if I'm trying to use this range here, if I'm
Mhm.
configuring 192, 168, 10.129 to
Mhm.
254, right? This is the range. Slash value is what? 25, right?
Yeah.
Now, dear, you can see your IP address is finished. Now
Yeah.
you don't have extra IP for this network, for this network, for this network. Because as per your subnetting, you can see you have only two network, right?
Right.
And if you are configuring this range of IP address in this scenario, 50 host, you have a requirement of 50 host, and you are using this range in this 50 host scenario. So you can see
Mhm.
there is a lots of wastage of IP. You see, uh, your requirement is 50 host, right? But your
Right.
range is what? In every range you can see you have a 126 valid IP.
Right.
You can see, wait, I can show you number of host, number of 2 power n minus 2, 1
Yeah.
to the power 7 minus 2. What? To the power 7 is what?
120. 128. Right.
128 minus 2, it's
Yeah.
called
Minus
126.
6. Yeah.
So you have 126 IP, but your requirement is what? Only.
50.
So there are lots of wastage of IP address. So what we need to do? So there is a trick I can show you. Now it's not
Mhm.
a trick. See, so I just use my first range here, okay?
Uh-huh.
And this subnet mask will fulfill my requirement, right? Now I need to
Yeah.
do subnetting again, okay? And
Okay.
for 50 host. Wait.
Okay.
Why I'm doing submitting again for 50 hosts, I will tell you. Wait, you will understand after this example. So
Mhm.
I am going to convert so the next second highest IP is what, 50. So I'm going to choose 50 here. So I need to convert 50 into binary. So 128 no, 64 no, 32 yes. So you need to borrow what, 6 bit, right?
Right.
This is class C IP address. So mask is 255.255.255.0. You need to convert this value into binary, 0
Mhm.
0 0 0 0 0 0. You are working for host, and so you need to off bit, 6 bit you need to off. So I'm going to on 2 bits. So this one. So convert this
Yeah.
value into decimal. So 255, 255, 255. And once you convert, you will get
One
your new custom subnet mask 190.
192.
Perfect.
Yeah. Right.
Now, what is your increment bit? Your increment bit value is what?
64.
64, right?
Right.
So what is your network? I can show you. So your network is 192.168 10.0. It will start from 10.0. Then what? 10.64, 10.128, then 10 dot what, 192, right?
192. Right. Yeah.
Right, then 10.256, which is not valid. So you can
Mhm.
get only 4 network, right?
Right.
So here you can see my sound mask is different. Okay,
Yeah.
so before 64 I have IP address 63. This is my first range. In this range, I have my first IP is called network address. Last IP is called broadcast address. So valid IP from 10.1 to 10.62.
Right.
Okay, valid
Yeah.
IP. Now I'm going to use this range here. Here. So I'm going to configure 192. I'm going to configure 192.168.10.1 to 62, right?
Yeah.
62. Now, what is a mask? What is a CIDR notation? 888, 24 and 2 bit,
888.
26, right?
2 bits. 26. Yeah.
Any problem?
No.
Good.
That's cool.
So 26, right? Now, good. Perfect. I can use. What is the problem you will face? See, there is a computer here, and he is trying to access 192.168.10.1. Okay, so administrator will face problem, or you will face problem. What problem you will face? 10.1 is here and 10. Also 1 is
Yeah.
here.
But the subnet masks are different.
Yes, but dear, for communication, but for communication we never use subnet mask. For communication we required what, IP address, right?
IP address. Right.
So
Yeah.
that is the in some point you will face problem. Which 10.1, right?
Right.
Okay, which 10.1? Okay, on this 10.1 or this 10.1 you want to access. That is the problem you will face. So that's why you have a trick. See, that's
Mhm.
why you have a small trick is what, I'm not going to use a range from this to 128 because this range I already configured here. Understood?
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm trying to use from 128. So before 191, I have what? 192, I have 191, right? This
Right.
is my range. This is called network address. This is called broadcast. So valid IP from 10.129 to 10.190. This is
190.
my valid
Oh.
IP. So I'm going to configure here 192.168, 10.129 to 190 slash is what, 26. Perfect.
Yeah.
Clear?
Yeah.
So
That's
actually,
completely fine.
yes, I think you can see here. I have maximum IP what in class C.
254.
So I'm using this 254 for my different requirement. Okay, here 1 to
Yeah.
126 I use for this network. Then 129 to 90 I'm using for this network. Understood?
Yeah.
See now For 10, I need to do subnetting again. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So for 10, I am going to type here 10 and convert this value into binary. So 128 no, 64 no, 32 no, 16 no, 8, 4, 2, 1, right? I need to
Right.
borrow 4 bit, right? What is
Yeah.
the mask? 255, 255, 255, and then what? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I need to off 4 bits. So I need, so I'm going to on 4 bit.
Right.
So what you will get? You will get your new custom subnet mask 255, 255, 240, right?
Right.
And what is the increment bit value? So your increment bit value is what? 1, 2, 4, 8, what? 16, right? So
Right.
what is your network? See, what is your network? 192, 168, 10.0, 10.16, 10.32, and so on. You
Right.
will get 10.192. Okay.
Two. Right.
So you can see from 10.0 to 10.192, I already use here and here, right?
Right.
After 192, I have what? 10.208.
Mm-hmm.
Before 208, you have what?
That's zeros.
10.207.
Mm-hmm.
So 10.207. This is your range. Your first IP is called network address. Your last IP is called broadcast address. So your IP address is from 10.193.
Three.
So
Oh, six.
10.206. So this is your valid IP. And C, if you want to verify number of hosts, so 2 power n minus 2, we have 4 off bit, 2 power 4 minus 2. It's been what? 16 minus 2. It's been what? 14 IP. And what is your
10.
requirement?
10.
Perfect, right?
Right.
So I'm going to use this range here. So what is
Mm-hmm.
192, 168, 10 dot, 193 to 206 slash is what? 888 24 and 4
Yeah.
28
Eight, eight,
slash
eight,
28, right?
four. Right.
Perfect.
Right. Yeah.
Now so if you are thinking that next range is what? 10 dot uh, 224, right? I
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so before this I have 10.223. So this is range. If you are thinking this range IP I can use here. So the problem is
Right.
you have what? 14 IP. But in this topology you can see
Right.
you only required only one IP here, one IP here. So you have your fixed requirement. What? Two only, right?
Two I. Yeah.
Right, only two IP
Right.
I have requirement. So I am not going to use this range. I'm going to do again subnetting for two.
To subnet.
Yes, okay, for two
Oh,
IP.
wow. Mm-hmm. On the CCNA test, this is this stuff is coming on the test.
Yes, yes, you will get question.
Wow.
You need to do practice. Okay, you will not get
Yeah.
paper and pen and calculator. You need to do
Oh,
all the calculation in your mind. Okay, and you need to.
really? I mean, how
Yes,
we
yes.
can do that all this
Uh,
time?
I will tell you. I will tell you how to do that. Okay, after some practice you can, no
Oh,
problem. After today's session I will send you a lots of minimum 20 to 25 submitting question. Okay, and you have to solve.
okay.
And these questions are official CCNA question you have to solve. And if you face any problem you can ask me.
Mhm.
Okay,
No, of course, yeah. I
now
need to
two.
practice. Yeah, that's
Yes, so what is two? So I'm going to convert to 128 no, 64 no, 32 no, 16,
yeah.
128 no, 64 no, 32 no, 16 no, 8 no,
Eight.
4,
No,
2, 1, right? So you
right.
need to borrow what? 2 bit, right?
2 bit, yeah.
So what is the mask? 255, 255, 255. Then I need to off 2 bit. I need to borrow 2 bit, so I need to off 2 bit. So 1,
250.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0,
Mhm.
0. Any problem?
No?
Perfect. So I need to convert this value into decimal. So 255, 255, 255, 252. Right? This is your custom subnet mask. And what is the increment bit? 1, 2, 4.
4.
So what is your network? So now you can see a perfect example for point to point connection. See what I'm saying? See, I have a IP address. I have a IP address 192.168.10.0. Then what? 10.4, 10.8,
8.
and so on. You will go on 10.208. Okay.
Right.
So you can see from 10.0 to 10.208, you already use here, here, and here, right? So
Right.
I'm going to use next network. So 10.212, right?
Right.
This is your next network. So this is your range. So before 212, you have IP address 10.211, right?
Right.
This is your range, right? In
Yeah.
this range, your first IP is called network. Your last
Yeah.
IP is called broadcast.
Broadcast.
So you have 209 and 210, only two valid IP.
IP.
So 209 you can configure here, and 210 you can configure here. And for next with next network 216, before 216 10.215. This is your range. Your first IP is
Mhm.
called network. This is your broadcast. So 213, 214, right?
4. Right.
So
Mhm.
213 and 214. What is the
4.
mask? 8, 8, 8, and 6. 24 and 6 what? Slash 30. So you will
Okay.
get a question in your examination for point to point connectivity. What is the slash value, or you can say what is the CIDR notation you have to use or you need to use. So what is the answer? Slash 30.
30. Okay.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So this is called
Gotcha.
VLSM.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Variable length.
subnet mask.
Yeah. Subnet mask. Okay. Okay.
Clear here?
Yeah. Yep.
So now you have to do practice. Okay, so I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to open some question, see, and you have to solve it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
then I will go on our next topic today.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
wait.
I need to work. I mean, this is not something like I can do now. I have to do lots of practice. When you send me the questions, I can do the practice during the week.
Okay, so I'm going to start next topic. Okay, and workbook and questions I will send you after session. Okay, right?
Okay.
You
Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
solve it, and you can ask me in our next session. Clear?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay, so let's start our next topic. We can start our next topic is OSI model or TCP/IP protocol suite, but I can see we are discussing only theory, right?
Yeah.
So today, before OSI, I need to start the basic commands on router. Okay, I want to teach you
Mm-hmm.
what some lab. Okay,
Okay.
this will be interesting for you. So today we are going to start our lab, basic lab practice. The topic is called routers basic command. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
router basic command. Clear?
Right.
If you want to learn router basic command, dear, so you need to know first routers mode. If you want to start routers command, so you need to know first routers mode. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, if you are working with router, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and if you get a prompt like this, if
Right.
you get a prompt like this, so you are in user exec mode. The mode is name is what? User
Exact mode.
exec mode.
Yeah.
Okay, at some time if you are working with router and if you get this prompt hash,
Hmm.
so you are in privilege mode.
Yeah.
And if you are working with router and if you get this prompt config hash, so what? Global
Global
configuration, you are in global configuration mode.
mode.
The next is if you are working with router and if you get this prompt config hyphen if bracket and hash this option, so you can say you are in interface mode. Okay.
Oh, okay, I
What is the
didn't know that.
work of every mode? I will tell you later when we will discuss on router. When we will put our commands, so you will
Hmm.
understand what is the use of every mode. Okay, but right now only understand how can you identify you are working on which mode. Okay,
Okay.
so now the next is what? If you are working on router and if you get a prompt config hyphen sub if
Hmm.
with hash, so you are in sub interface mode. Okay, and if
Okay.
you are working on router and if you get this prompt config hyphen line bracket and hash, so you can see you are in line mode. Clear?
Okay. Yeah.
You are in line mode.
Yeah.
Clear?
Hmm.
Now let's start our basic command on router. So here we are using a software is called packet tracer. Okay,
Hmm.
I will send you packet tracer software. Have you packet tracer software?
Yes, I have installed on my desktop. Yeah.
And did you work any time on GNS software? Do you
I
know?
worked with GNS before, yeah, but
Okay,
I didn't install in this computer yet. I have
okay.
to install the GNS. If you have GNS 3 with all that, routers and switches, because I know in GNS 3 you have to add router and
I have all
them.
all IOs, no problem. I
Yeah,
will I
iOS.
will
Yeah.
give you all
Mm.
the devices. See, I can show you. I have all the IOs. Okay,
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I need that.
everything. Okay,
Yeah,
I will
thanks.
send you today. Today I will send you after session. Okay.
Okay.
So this is a software you can where you can create your topology, or you can configure, you can do your practice. So
Hmm.
now you can see this is a symbol of router. Okay,
Yeah.
and you can see you have a lots of routers. You have a series of routers. Now
Hmm.
right now I'm going to take any router. I'm going to take 2911. Okay, here
Yeah.
just drag and drop here. So this is your router. You can see CLI. Your router is starting booting up. So why your
Yeah.
router is booting up? Because your router has operating system and which
Right.
name is what? iOS, Inter Network Operating System. Like your
Right.
laptop, your router has what? Your RAM, processor, hard disk, okay,
Uh
everything.
huh.
Okay. Now, once you start, see, you can see your hardware will look like this. Okay, your front. This is your front page. Okay, so
Right.
this is power on and off button. You can click. Okay, off, on. Okay, like this, and your router will boot will up. So your router iOS always install. Like your Windows operating system always install in your hard disk. Okay, once you start
Okay.
your laptop, so your operating system will load on RAM, right?
Right.
The same thing will happen with this device. Okay, once you start your router, so your router operating system installed in flash memory. What?
Okay.
Flash. Okay,
Flashman. Mm-hmm.
if you want to verify how flash will look like, I can show you.
Mm-hmm.
So this is an example of flash. Wait, I can show you.
Mm-hmm.
This is an example of flash. Okay,
Right.
okay, here in this flash you have your operating system. You can insert your flash card, and this is the symbol you can see on router. Okay, you can
Okay.
attach it. Clear?
Yeah. Yep.
So now Once you start your device, how we start a device, we required one router. If you want to do basic practice, we required one router and one laptop. Okay. And I need
Mm-hmm.
to use console cable. I already told you that if you want to configure your device, so you required a console cable. Console cable is blue rollover cable, you can say. Okay. So
Yeah.
in your router, you have a console port. I can show you how
Mm-hmm.
console port will look like. See, you can see this blue port, right?
Yeah.
This is your console port. Okay.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
here
Makes.
in this console port, see, I can show you. So dear, this is your console cable. Okay. This is example of
Right.
console cable. So your first, this port you need to connect in your laptop, and
Mm-hmm.
this port is called, you can say this one. This port you need to connect on router console port. Okay.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Now see, in this in this scenario, I required only, I need to have one router. I need required a one console cable. So I will attach here, and another port I will connect with my laptop. Okay.
Right.
Clear?
Right. Sure.
Now, so actually we are doing same thing here. We just connect and we just start. Okay, this is software. So once you
Mm-hmm.
start your router, see, you will get a prompt system configuration dialog. So remember always, if if there is a no configuration in your router, or you can say your
Okay.
router is a new brand new device today. Okay. And if you
Right.
start your device, then you will get this option system configuration dialog. Continue with configuration dialog, yes or no. Okay. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
95% time you always type no. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you can start your configuration. Okay, what is the use of yes? So I will tell
Yes.
you later. Okay, right now I will tell you later. Okay, but right now
Okay.
I'm going to type, like 95% engineers, I'm going to type no here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now if you type no, now you can see, remember your I already told you that your modes, remember modes,
Right.
your
Yeah.
first. So if you get a prompt this, so you can see you are in user exec mode, right?
Right.
So now you can see your router is in a user exec mode. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to go in privilege mode, this mode,
Right.
if you want to go on privilege mode, you need to type here is called enable, press
Mm-hmm.
enter, then you will go in privilege mode. Clear?
Right. Right.
If you
Clear.
want to, if you have some work, okay,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to go in global configuration mode, you can type what, configure terminal, enter. You are in
Okay.
global configuration mode. See, this is your prompt, config hash. Okay, global
Right.
configuration mode. Now see, if you want to back, so you need to type exit. With exit
Right.
you can back step by step. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
exit, then again exit. Now you are on user exec mode. Clear?
Right.
This operating system is based on Unix operating system. So
Mm-hmm.
you can complete your command with tab. See, if I'm just going to type enable, okay, I just type only 4 letter and I'm going to press tab. This will complete your command.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now if you type conf, 4 letter, minimum 4 letter you need to type, and
Mm-hmm.
press tab. See, your command is complete.
Oh,
Terminal.
okay.
Clear?
Mm-hmm.
Now let's go to back. Now see, if I want to know how many command I can type here in this mode, I am in privilege mode. So how many
Mm-hmm.
commands I can put on this mode? So I'm going to press question mark. Okay.
Okay.
Then you can see you have a lots of command here, lots of command, and press enter. You will get all the informations. See,
Mm-hmm.
lots of commands you have, right?
Right.
So if you
Right.
want
Okay.
to check how many command you can put on modes,
On each
so you
mode, yeah.
need to go on modes and type question mark. Clear?
Right.
Now, if I'm going to type config, if I want to go global configuration mode, so I need to type configure terminal, right?
Right.
So if you type in short, so you require minimum 4 letters. So conf
Mm.
space T. Now you can go in global configuration mode.
Okay.
Understood?
Yeah.
Now exit. Now see, if I'm going to type conf and press tab, it will
Mm-hmm.
complete your command, right?
Right.
Now if I'm going to type con and I'm going to press tab, it will not complete your command. So minimum you need to type 4 letters. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Now, so sometime if you are working on router, sometime you will face problems. See, if I'm going to type conf and T, so I am in global configuration mode.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Exit. But if I'm going to type con and then T, so sometime you will face
Oh.
this problem. That is called what? Ambiguous command, right?
Okay.
What is
Mm-hmm.
ambiguous command? See, router is saying, sir, your command is good, but I'm in confusion. Okay, I'm confused. What command you need to type? Okay,
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
what command you need to type? So what is the confusion? See, I can show you what is the why he's facing confusion. Question mark. With con you have configure, and with con you have.
Connect.
That's why he's facing problem. Which command you want to put?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Now, see if I am going on. So sometime you will face this problem. Conf t this problem. If you
Mm-hmm.
type some command, you will face this message:
Right.
invalid input detected. So this command will give you the idea your command is incorrect. You are typing wrong command. Clear?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Clear? Now
Yes,
see,
clear.
if I am working on this router, okay, and if
Mm-hmm.
I'm working in an organization, this is my first day in my organization, and
Mm-hmm.
my administrator just say that please create an inventory of this configuration. Create an inventory of this router. Okay. See
Right.
all the what kind of configuration is running on this router. So what is the command? Show running config. Remember always, all show command you can type on privilege mode. You are in privilege mode, right?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
all the show command you need to type on privilege mode, and if you want to do any kind of configuration, you have to
Mm-hmm.
go in global configuration mode. Okay.
Right. Right.
So with this command show running hyphen config, if you press enter, so it will build your configuration, and it can show
Mm-hmm.
you current configuration on this router is 61 byte.
Mm-hmm.
What version of operating system you are using on this router? It's called 15.1. So this is
Right.
called 15.1 is what? 15.x operating system you are using. X means what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now,
Oh, what is that? Zero? I
this is
did not
this is
understand it.
this is this is the version of operating
Oh,
systems.
I know. Yeah.
See,
Okay.
if I'm working on Windows 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
in Windows 10, I have versions. Windows 10 Home Basic Edition, Windows 10 Ultimate Edition, right?
Yeah. Right.
If you're working with a Windows 8, so you have Windows 8 and Windows 8.1, right?
Right.
So these are the what versions, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So right now I'm using 15.1
One.
version iOS. Clear?
Mm-hmm. Right. Clear.
Now, so next is what? Host name routers is the default. Rest of the configuration I will tell you later, but now so you can see enter, enter, enter. Okay. A lots of things you will get. You have right now 3 gigabit Ethernet port on this router. See, interface gigabit Ethernet 0/1. This is the port number 0/1. Gigabit Ethernet, this is this is a port number 0/2. No IP address, duplex, space, shutdown. Okay. So enter, enter, and now actually we are working on new router. Okay. So there is a no
Right.
configuration, right? So now we need to do some
Right.
configuration here. So for any configuration, you have to go in global configuration mode. So I need to type conf t, and now first I need to change router host name. Okay, this is my R50. I have a lots of router in my organization, so I need to
Yeah.
change the host name. So host name is a command, and I'm going to
Right.
change R-50. See, this is your host name. Okay.
Okay.
Now, see, I just do a lots of configuration on my router, and maybe someone change some person or anyone trying to change my configuration. Maybe okay. So
Right.
I want to set password. I want to create a password on my router. So someone trying to access my device through console port. So it will ask you for password. If you have password, you can
Gotcha.
type. You can continue. Okay. So
Right.
what is the task? How to set a password on console port? Because if
Console port.
someone trying to configure your device, so he need to connect through console port, right?
Right. Yeah.
Clear?
Yeah. Clear. Yeah.
So what is the command? Line command is what? Line console 0. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Enter. Now you can see you are in line mode. You can verify from
Oh.
your line mode. Okay.
Right. Right.
Now here you need to type what? Login, and then what? Password. So what password I need to configure? Cisco 123. Done. Password
Okay.
is set. No problem. Exit. Okay.
Yeah.
Exit. Now, if you if you do some configuration on router, so you have to save it.
Right.
To restart your device, it will erase all the configuration because this configuration is running on your RAM right now. Once you restart your device without saving, so it will erase all the configuration. Okay. So for
Right.
save configuration, you have a command copy running configuration space startup configuration. Enter. Okay, with this command you can save all the configuration on router, or you have one more command. No, sorry, one another command. Okay, you can type wr only to save configuration. So it's up to
Oh.
you. So I am
Yeah.
using
That's useful.
wr. Clear? Now I want to verify my password. My password is working on or not on my router, so I need to what? Verify.
Go back.
So
Yeah.
I need to restart my device. Okay.
Yeah.
So once I restart my device, I connected with my router through console port. So once start my device, it will ask password. So I'm going to reload, enter. So he's asking for proceed with reload, confirm. I just say yes, enter. So it's a
Right.
restarting, okay, and it will ask for password. If I have a password, I can access my router.
Okay.
Enter. See. So what is the password I'm using? Cisco 123. Remember? Enter.
Right.
See. Now you are entering in your router. Now again I'm going in global configuration mode, config T, and see. What I did how to configure password on console port, right? But I also want to configure password on privilege mode. Okay.
Okay.
So see how to configure password on privilege mode. If you want to set password on privilege mode, so you have two options. You have two options. First is what? Plain text option, and second is what? Encrypted option. What is plain text? You can type here enable password and what password you want. You want password G2, enter. Done. Done your configuration, done your password on privilege mode. You can, if you want to verify, exit, WR, exit. Now see, he's asking for console password, so Cisco 123. And if I'm going to type enable, so he's asking for
Oh, the password.
password. The password is G2, right? Enter.
G2,
You can access. Now,
okay.
if I'm going again in global configuration mode, so
Hmm.
if I just did configuration, how to set password on privilege mode, perfect, good. So what is the role of second option? Because for privilege mode password, we have two options. Okay, whether we can use plain text or encrypted. So I'm going to type enable secret. Our first command watch, our first command enable password, right?
Yeah.
But I can also use enable secret. What is the use of enable secret? I will tell you. Right now I'm going to give password CCI, done. If I just configure password on previous mode, but I use both enable password command and enable secret. So which one he will choose? That is a big question. Okay. Exit. I'm trying
Okay.
Cisco 123 for console enable. So I'm going to type first what
Yeah.
JITTU G2. I cannot
Hmm.
access. Okay,
Oh.
CCIE, yes, I can access. So if you configure both, you know, command enable password
Uh-huh.
and enable secret, it will always prefer which one? Enable
Enable
secret.
secret.
Yes. Okay.
Hmm.
Now we did a lots of configuration on router, right?
Right.
So I want to verify with show running config.
Right.
You can verify here. Enable password. What is the enable password? G2.
Oh, G2.
But what is enable secret password? It's a hidden. See,
Yeah.
it's a it is that is a difference between
Encrypted.
enable password and enable secret. With enable
Right.
password is what? Your password is what? It is in a plain text. Enable
Hmm.
secret, your password is in an encrypted format. Clear?
Right.
Now,
In case if you lost your passport, let's say, it was happened one time for me.
yes,
I
I will
forgot
tell
the
you.
password. Yeah.
I will tell you how to break it. No problem. Okay,
Hmm.
I will tell you.
Yeah.
See, but we need to discuss first this thing: enable password,
Hmm.
enable secret. Understood this thing?
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Now,
on.
now press enter and go. See this one. Line console 0. What is the password you are using on line console? Is what?
Cisco
Cisco
123.
123. Now. So you can see you have your encrypted password and also your plain text password, right?
Right.
Now, someone came on my router and just type here show running configuration, so he can see all my plain text password.
Yeah. And
He
then
can
your
see all
console.
my, yes, line console, all the plain text password, right?
Right.
So what is the next task? If I want to encrypt all my plain text password, so I need to do configuration. I need
Hmm.
to go on global configuration mode and I need to type a command service password encryption. With service
Oh.
password encryption, you can encrypt all your plain text password. Okay.
Hmm.
Now you can verify again here. Show here we use control Z. Okay.
Yeah.
With exit you can go step by step. With control Z, or you can go straight to your privilege mode. Okay. It's also
Oh, the
for it's also for exit. Okay. Control
oh,
Z.
control Z is oh, I thought you want to do like computer, not control. Control Z means like it's not go back to what I had. Oh, now it's going to exit. This
Yes,
okay.
yes, yes.
I never used that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now
Oh,
show running config. Now
hmm.
you can verify your enable password is in a
Hmm.
encrypted format. See, right?
Right.
You can also verify your console. So your console password is right.
Encrypted. Yeah. Right.
Now, dear, I'm also taking batches of securities. Okay,
Yeah.
so I can break this password if I'm only routing switching person. So it's a good. but I'm also taking bachelor of CCI security, ethical hacking, so I can break password within a second.
No.
How to break? With online I can do. If you want to do password break password online, how to decrypt level 7 password I can break within a second. Wait, I need to copy this text and this line,
Uh-huh.
copy line console and paste it here. Submit query.
Wow.
Okay, so
Oh.
you can break password. Okay, no problem. Okay, that is a different topic. Okay, now
Uh-huh.
how to set password on privilege mode, console port. Clear?
Yeah.
Let's take a break for 5 minutes. Okay, then we
Yeah,
can
yeah, yeah.
continue. Okay,
Okay,
so
sure, sure.
we will start on 9:45. Okay,
Okay,
okay.
okay, no problem. Thank you.
So the next topic is what we did basic configuration like host name and how to set password. Now the next is you can type here question mark and you have a lots of option, right?
Yeah.
A lots of option. If you want to verify here, show clock. See, your clock timing on this router is 1 March 1993. If you want to change clock set, you have a command clock set question
Okay.
mark. Here you can type hour, minute, and second. So 09, then 46 minute, and then 30 second. And here is what is 26 question mark as what July, then question mark year 2020. Now you can verify your clock again. Show clock. See,
Okay.
clear
Is that
how to set
is that
clock?
for the PM? Is that the military time or it's like a
Yes, a PM.
regular?
PM is what is exactly. It's a 24 time you can say. Okay, we have two time
Uh-huh.
right now, AM and PM, right?
Right.
So here in India right now is PM. It's evening. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you can type also show history command. With show history command, you can get information about what was the last command you type.
Okay.
So you will get a list of this basic commands. Clear? So now we have a lots of command for basic configuration, but
Hmm.
now we are going to discuss backup and restore.
Right.
Okay. This is also in basic command. So what is a backup and restore? See, if I did a lots of configuration on my router, so I need to take a backup because in future if all the configuration gone or crash, so I need to recover in a minute, right? So that's why I need to
Right. Of course.
I need to do backup on of all the configuration of router. So our topic is what? Backup, okay, and restore. Okay, but for
Right.
backup and restore we have two topic. First we can do backup and restore for
Yeah.
configuration, and second for operating system. Okay, if I'm working
Hmm.
with my router and my router operating system just go just crash it. Okay, so how to recover, how to upload operating system new router. Okay, you can say in a
Right.
new router how can how you can upload a operating system, or if your operating system is crash, so how can you upload operating system on device. Clear? So we have two
Right.
method for backup and restore. First you can do configuration backup and restore, or operating system backup or restore. So first we are going to discuss about configuration backup. Clear?
Hmm.
So here before backup, we need to configure, we need to do two or more basic command right now. It's called what?
Right.
With show running command, you can see you have interfaces, right? You have
Right.
interface gig 0/0 gigabit ethernet 0/1 gigabit ethernet 0/2. Now I need to configure IP address. My administrator just gave me this IP address is what? 192.168.10.1, and this is the mask. slash. This is a default subnet mask of class C, right?
Right,
Slash
right.
24.
Of course, 24.
So my administrator requirement is what? Please configure this IP address on this interface. Okay. So let's
Right.
discuss
Hmm.
how to configure IP address on router interface. So you need to go in global configuration mode to do any kind of changes or configuration. So here I am
Right.
going to type interface gigabit Ethernet, and what port
Hmm.
we have? 0/0. You can press enter here. Now you can see you are in interface mode. If you
Interface
verify
mode.
your mode, so you are in interface mode, right?
Right. Hmm.
So here, if I want to configure IP address, so I need to type IP space address is a command. Okay,
Okay.
and see, he's asking for IP address. So
Oh,
IP address. So I'm going to type 192.168.10.1. Then mask is 255.255.0. Enter. Now
right.
you need to type here no shutdown. Okay.
Okay.
To after this no shutdown command, your port will come up. Okay.
Right.
Now you can verify. So you are in interface mode. If you
Right.
want to go directly on privilege mode, so you
Mhm.
can press Control Jet.
Okay.
Then you can go directly on privilege mode. Okay, if you are in
Right.
multiple mode. Okay, and if you want to go directly on privilege mode, you can type Control Jet. Clear? If you
Right.
want to back step by step, so you have an option of what? You have option of exit.
Exit.
Clear?
Right.
I think wait 1 minute. Okay,
Okay.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so now the next thing is what? After this configuration, I need to verify the IP address information on my router. So what is the command? Show running config. You can verify here you have a IP address on this interface gig ethernet 0/0. You have this IP address and mask,
Right.
right?
Right.
Now with show running configuration, show running config, you will get a lots of informations. But
Hmm.
if I want to verify only my interface IP address configuration, so I
Yeah.
need to type here show IP interface brief. With
Okay.
this command you will get IP address interface information. Okay, right now you can see
Hmm.
this is my interface information. Ethernet gigabit ethernet 0/0. This is the IP address, and
Right.
status is what? Up, right?
Right.
So you can see
Status
on,
is up.
yes, you can see on gigabit Ethernet 0/1, you have first status is first administratively down, and second is protocol down. So remember
Hmm.
always you have two type of down: administratively down and line protocol down. What is the difference
Hmm.
between both? If you
If
type, if
the
you
if
configure,
you
yes, tell me, yes.
yeah, I think my based on my knowledge, if administrator is done, if somebody's connect the console cable, I mean any laptop or any device to that port, it won't be turned on. But if it's a regular down, I mean if somebody connects to that port, it will be up. I mean I think that's why I don't know if that's correct.
After IP address configuration, see, after IP
Mhm.
address configuration, you need to type what? No shutdown command.
Yes.
When you type no shutdown command, so you are trying to administratively up this interface. Okay.
Okay.
See, your now this port is what is up, but your line protocol is what? Down. Why line
Down.
protocol is down? Because there is a no any cable is connected on
Connected.
that particular interface.
Right.
Clear?
Hmm.
So see, this is the interface information you can see. So I think you understand how to configure IP address on interfaces, right?
Right. Yeah.
Let's configure another interface gig 0/1.
Hmm.
Okay, and here I want to configure IP address is what? I want to
One
con-
nine. Mhm.
I want to configure IP address is what? 10.1.12.1
Okay.
slash 24. Is this IP address is good?
Okay.
Can we configure this IP address? Here we
Yeah,
are
of
using
course.
class A IP and class C mask. Can we?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. It's
Because
subnetted.
yes, because of subnetting. Yes,
Subnet.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'm going to configure IP space address and what? 10.1.12.1, and what is the mask? 255.255. No shutdown. You can verify here, show IP interface brief, and this is the IP address of this gigabit Ethernet 0/1. Perfect.
Right.
Now I did a lots of configuration here on this router. I want to take a
Right.
backup. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So for backup and restore, I need to connect this router with my TFTP server. Okay. So for
Oh,
backup and restore, I required what? TFTP server.
okay.
TFTP is what? It's called Trivial File Transfer Protocol.
Okay.
TFTP. So
Okay.
for backup and restore, uh, I required what? A TFTP server. How to
Mm-hmm.
create a TFTP server? It's very simple task. You
Okay.
only your only requirement is what? You need to download TFTP server software, okay, from from website, and you can install it on your computer. Once you install TFTP software on your laptop will act as a TFTP server.
Okay. But they
Okay.
both should be on the same network, of course. I mean, the
Yes,
switcher.
yes, yes,
Okay. Yeah,
yes.
that's all.
You should have connectivity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See,
Yeah.
right now my laptop is acting as a TFTP server. See, I have a software for TFTP because I'm doing my lab on real devices. So this is my TFTP software. Okay.
Oh, there's a different software for TFTP?
Yes, yes.
Okay. I didn't know that. I
We
never.
have a lots of TFTP software right now.
Mm-hmm.
If you type on Google, you will get a lots of. Okay.
Yeah.
So now if I'm installing this software on my laptop, so you can say my laptop will act as a TFTP server. Okay.
Right.
But how you can do your lab on laptop on packet tracer? So here you can see, you can click on in devices and you have this server, this one.
Okay.
In this server you have what? TFTP service. You can see, you can do your practice on packet tracer. You need to connect, and remember you configured already IP address on this interface gig 0/0. Remember
Right.
what IP address I'm using on this interface?
192.
192.168.10.1, right? So here I'm configuring
Right.
same range of IP address. So I'm configuring 10.5. So I'm trying to open this computer. IP address 192.168.10.5. Okay.
Right.
Now I'm trying to ping this one. So I'm trying to verify IP address. 10.5 is my IP address. I'm trying to ping my router. So 192.168.10.1. I'm getting reply.
Mm-hmm.
If you are trying to ping from router, trying to ping to your TFTP server, 192.
Mm-hmm.
What is that IP address of TFTP server?
Five. Five. Yeah, 10 of five.
Right?
Yeah.
IP address is TFTP server, right?
Right.
Now you can verify here, enter. So you have a connectivity, right?
Yeah.
Now, how to take a backup? So before backup and restore command, I can show you. This is your laptop. This is your
Mm-hmm.
TFTP server, and here you have services tab. Okay. In
Right.
services, you have TFTP,
Mm-hmm.
and this is your TFTP. There are lots of operating system, router operating system here. Okay.
Okay.
But right now our focus is what? To take a backup of configuration, router configuration.
Right.
So I'm here on this router, and I need to type what? Copy
Mm-hmm.
what? Running
Running
configuration,
config. Right.
and then I need to send this configuration on TFTP.
TFTP.
Once I press enter, he's asking for IP address. He's asking, please dear, tell me what is the
Oh,
IP address of TFTP server. So I'm telling IP address of TFTP server is 10.5.
five.
As per my topology, you can see, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Press enter. Now he's saying that destination file name r-50-config. Okay, so I'm just telling, okay, no problem. Enter. You are working on software. That's why it will take, in a second, just copy. But if you're working in a real scenario, it will take minute. Okay. It will take time. Clear?
Okay.
Now you can verify, you
Right.
can go on
Right.
PC and you can, if you want to verify configuration is in here or not, so you can just click anywhere and refresh this page and just type TFTP. So you can see this one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Just
perfect.
just think that my router, just crash,
Right.
and I'm going in my production network and just take a new router.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And if I
Yeah.
can show you, this is my new router. There's a no configuration is running on this router. I can show you. Wait.
Right.
See, you have option yes or no. This will show you there is a no configuration on this router. Now router no. See, there is no password, no host name, no IP address. Right? See,
Right.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's all gone.
So if I want to restore the configuration on this router, I want to restore all the
Set up
configuration.
IP.
Yes, I need to only connect what cable, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
set the IP address only on this interface. So I need to go on this interface. IP address is what? 192.168.10.1
One.
255.0. No shutdown, right?
Right.
You need to verify your IP connectivity first with TFTP server. Now you
Mm-hmm.
can see you have a connectivity, right?
Right.
You have a connectivity. Now I need to restore the configuration from TFTP server. So what is
Okay.
the command? Copy. Now the
Running code.
syntax is what? TFTP.
TFTP.
So
Oh, not right.
yes, so I'm just taking all the file, my configuration file from TFTP server. So copy TFTP, and where I want to save, running
Uh,
configuration. Enter.
yeah.
Now he's asking for the IP address of TFTP server. He's just saying what is the IP address of TFTP. So I'm saying what? 10.5. He's asking for source file name. He's asking, please tell me which file you want to restore, because on your TFTP server you have 200 router configuration backup, right?
Right.
Which file you want to restore on your on this router?
Your route.
So
Yeah.
I need to go on this file. So what is the name of this file? r-50-config. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going on the here now. r-50-config. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Press
Mm-hmm.
enter. The destination file name is running configuration. I just press enter. Now you can see I restored all the configuration. How can you
Oh.
verify? See your host name first,
No.
right?
Right. Right. Yeah.
You can also verify show IP interface brief.
Brief.
See,
Oh, yeah. That
you
second
can,
port is gone. Yeah.
yes, you can also verify your passwords.
Mm-hmm.
Remember passwords,
Yeah. Yeah.
console
Yeah.
port,
Yeah.
privilege ports. So dear, this is your backup and restore of router configuration. Is that clear? Any
Yeah.
problem?
No, it's completely clear. Yeah. No.
Okay, now let's discuss how to take a backup and restore of operating system. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it's a very simple task. You require only two devices, one router and one laptop. Okay, and
Okay.
on laptop you need to install TFTP software. Now I'm going to take a backup of router operating system right now. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
see, before this you need to type show flash, because your operating system is in your flash memory. So you can
Right.
verify this is your operating system. Your operating system format is .bin. Remember always,
Dot
operating
bin. Okay.
system file always is in bin format. So I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to copy this operating system on TFTP server. So command is copy what? TF, sorry, copy flash,
Slash
flash, and where I want to store? TFTP.
TFTP.
Enter. Is asking for the file name.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to copy this file name and paste it here. Okay, now enter.
Right.
What is the IP address of the what? TFTP
One.
server. So what is the IP
Yeah.
address of TFTP?
Five.
10.5,
Mm.
right?
Right.
Right. And
Right.
you can press enter if you want to change. See, he's saying that destination file name is this one. If you want to change, you can change. If I'm going to type, if I want to change my iOS 5, okay, enter.
Uh-huh.
See, he's copying.
Oh,
Uh,
it doesn't matter. It shouldn't be the same, same name. I mean, when you're
no, no,
saving.
Yes, you can change IP as per your requirement. Okay, if you want to change iOS 1, iOS 2, iOS 3, and so on, you can choose a name, no problem.
Okay.
Now see, if I'm working on software, so it will take second or 2 second, 5 second. But if you are working in a real scenario, so remember
Hmm.
always the operating system backup will take minimum 5 to 10 minutes. Okay,
Okay.
so
Hmm.
it will take time on real devices. Now you can verify here. You can go here and verify your operating system. See where is TFTP. You can verify your operating system. See,
Here. Yeah.
now I am going to crash. I'm going to delete operating system of this router.
Oh.
Okay, and once I will delete operating system and then I will restore from TFTP server.
Hmm.
So how to delete it? See, delete flash enter. What is the name of this file on this router? Is this one? Enter,
Right.
enter, enter. Now your operating system is deleted. You can verify there is a no operating system. So
Oh.
if there is a no operating system, so how I'm working? Just restart your router once. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
See, boot processes fail. Okay.
Oh.
Now you can see here if if there is a no operating system in your router.
Hmm.
Okay, so if
Yeah.
you start your router, so you will get this prompt. This is called roman mode. You can say roam monitor mode, or you can say mini startup mode. Okay, if there is a
Okay.
no operating system, so this is called this mode will open. Okay, remember always.
Okay.
Now see, if I'm going to restart on this mode, so in this mode you can type some command, like for restart you can type reset. If I'm going to press enter after reset command, if I'm going to press enter, he is saying that what? Boot
Boot
process
process
failed.
failed.
Just saying that boot process failed. There is no operating system.
Right.
Now I want to restore operating system from TFTP server, but the
Hmm.
problem is
I
there
don't
is
have
no
IP.
there is no IP address. There is no operating system on this
Yeah.
router, right? So how can I configure IP address on
Right.
this interface, right?
Hmm.
Because if for communication I required IP address, right? But there is
Right.
no operating system here, so how can I configure IP address on interface to create a connectivity in between your router and your TFTP server, right?
Yeah. Hmm. Right.
So there is some special command you need to type here, and this is the case sensitive command. Okay,
Right.
so here I'm going to type IP underscore
Uh-huh.
address equal to, so I'm giving IP address 192.168.10.1. Okay,
Hmm.
next command is case sensitive. All the commands will be in capital letter. Okay,
Yeah.
IP subnet underscore mask equal to 255.255.0. Then default underscore gateway equal to same IP address I'm giving, which I'm
Yeah.
using here for
Hmm.
IP address. Okay, right now
Right.
enter. Then TFTP underscore server equal to 192.168. What is the TFTP IP address?
Dot five. Yeah.
Perfect. TFTP underscore file equal to, what is the name of operating system file on this router? It's called my iOS 5. So I want to
Yeah.
restore my iOS 5. Enter.
Hmm.
If all this configuration is good, what the TFTP IP address is 10.5 and iOS
Yeah.
file is my iOS is 5. So I
Hmm.
need to type here TFTP DNLD. Okay. If
Okay.
I press enter, so I will get a option is what? Do you wish to continue yes or no?
Yeah.
Do you wish to continue yes or no?
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to type yes here. Why?
Hmm.
I want to restore, right?
Right. Yeah.
Press enter. If everything is good, so it will restore.
Oh.
Okay. It will take time. Okay. Again,
Hmm.
I'm telling you, if you are doing this lab on real devices, so it will take 5 to 10 minutes. Remember always. Okay. Right now I'm working on
Yeah.
software, so it will give you a response in a second. Okay.
Right.
So now I'm going to restart this device and see your device is booting up,
Restarting. Mm-hmm.
and you can also verify in your
Yeah.
flash.
Yeah. System config. No.
No, show flash. See your operating system.
Yeah.
Clear?
Mm-hmm.
So this is your, some basic command on router.
Perfect.
Clear?
Yeah. Yeah. I have a, that's why I asked you. I have a situation. I have a router, this new 4000 model.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I forgot the IP address that I set up on that. What I have to do if I want to reset that or having access to that?
Reset. No problem. If you want to reset password, okay.
But I don't have a connection to that. I don't know how. I mean, even on the console, because I set up that IP, the password, but I can't remember what it is.
But you need to connect your router. You have router, right?
Yes, I have a router. Yeah.
So you have 4000 series of router, right?
Yeah, it's this newer model. Yeah, the
Okay.
4000 models.
So you need to connect one, console port.
Mm-hmm.
You need to console, okay, and you require a software putty. Will you use putty anytime?
Yeah, 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 yeah. I use Poly. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So you required what? A putty software. I can show you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here I don't have any putty. Now you required what?
Mm-hmm.
Putty software, and
Yeah.
just access this operating system on console. So
Uh-huh.
restart your device first, okay?
Okay.
Okay, then you will get a boot prompt on your
Mm-hmm.
console, okay, on putty, and just type pause break, okay, or
Pause. Uh-huh.
control plus pause break, okay. Once if it's just a starting or restarting your operating system, in the middle you can type control plus pause break, okay, and then you will go in
Uh-huh.
Roman mode, okay.
Okay.
Once you will go in Roman mode, then you need to type what? I can show you the command. Wait, we cannot do this lab on software, but
I know.
I can show you how to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Once you go in Roman mode, then you can type, wait, delete. Right now, if I want to go, go in Roman mode, so I need to wait. Oh shit! What is the problem?
Uh,
Do you know about this
you
problem?
type real instead of reload, type reload.
How can we solve this problem?
Translating reload domain
You
server to
need to go on router and type global configuration mode, no IP domain lookup. Once you
Oh,
type command, you will not face anytime you will not face problem again. Okay, you will not face
uh,
translating problem. Command is what? No IP domain lookup.
mm-hmm.
Okay, you can
Yeah.
type this command. Wait, it will translating. So what I told you, restart your device, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and if your device in a booting mode, so you just
Yeah.
type control plus pause break, okay. There is a button on in keyboard, you can see. Now once you press control plus pause break, you will go in Roman mode,
Uh-huh.
and once you reach here in Roman mode, okay, here you need to type config, okay,
Mm-hmm.
0x2142 and press enter, okay,
Okay.
and just type reset. Once you reset and press enter, your
Mm-hmm.
password will break.
Oh,
But remember always, this is for factory restore default.
but it's not
All
gonna.
all the
It's,
configuration will delete.
oh, okay. Oh,
That is the
that's a
problem. That is the
dangerous.
problem. So if you have backup, so you can take a chance. If you have
Yeah,
backup of this configuration, you can take a chance. Okay.
yeah.
Once you break the password, then you can restore your configuration. No problem.
Mm-hmm. No,
Clear?
you're right. Yeah, 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 yeah,
So today we have done our basic commands.
yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And next session, same day or Friday.
I mean, let's see. I mean, I think Sundays is better for me. I mean, how about you? Is that okay
But
for you or no?
actually I have batches. Okay. So
Oh,
okay, if you're good on Sunday, so no problem. But uh, we can also do on Friday. Okay. So I will update you.
yeah, yeah,
Okay. I will update you if
yeah, sure.
we are free on Friday, so we can continue on Friday. Okay.
Yeah, of course, of course. Yeah, we'll do on Friday. Yeah,
Okay.
but please don't forget to send me all these files.
Sure,
I
sure,
want.
sure, sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Please,
Yeah, I
please,
want to do.
please update me your email ID, dear. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
On
I
WhatsApp.
will.
Okay.
Oh no, send you my email address. Let me see on. I have you on WhatsApp, right?
Yes.
Um, yeah, here it is. Okay, now I'm sending you. See if you can get it. It's okay. I just sent my email address. Yeah. It's my personal email address.
Okay. Okay. So I will send you. Okay.
Yeah. Thank
After
you
the
so
session.
much. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Take care.
Okay. Thank
Good
you.
night. Good night.
Thanks.
Bye bye.
Have a good night. Bye bye. Bye bye.